Hey, welcome back on Good Morning, Artesia. It is Friday. Linda Stevens here from Artesia Clean and Beautiful. Good morning.
Good morning. It's Friday.
It is Friday.
Yeah, you wait all week for it, you know.
And then it's here.
Yes, and then it's gone in a flash.
I know. Well, not for me generally. Friday is, during football season, our long days.
Very busy, yes.
You know, we get started. I go pick up the McDonald's breakfast from Sylvia at 6:30. Mm-hmm. And then I usually get home after we've torn down from the game and packed up and brought everything home. I usually get home about 10:45.
Makes for a long day.
Pretty much all that. Like after lunch, I got to set everything up, make sure I've got all the cords, the cables, the power supplies.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everything's working. All the interviews are in the computer. All that stuff is good to go. And then I take it over to the Bulldog Bowl and get it all set up. And then the talent shows up and...
And you're chopped liver.
Speaking of McDonald's, I brought you a blueberry muffin today.
I see it, and I'm, waiting impatiently here to test it out.
Yeah. I got a blueberry muffin for you. I got a pull-apart donut for Lana, because she really likes those donuts. And then I got a apple fritter for me. I like the apple fritters. So, and a coffee and a iced mocha, and it was $12.
Well, yeah. Yeah, it's not cheap to go,
anywhere.
No, but it used to be you could go to McDonald's and, take all the kids and whatever, and now it's a bank loan.
And that's anywhere. That's anywhere
definitely,
you go. Now, they do have a special going on right now. If you buy a fillet of fish, you can get a second one for $1.
Oh, cool.
If you buy a Big Mac, you get a second one for $1. Quarter pounder.
But you better have somebody to share it with, because when it's been sitting around until you think about lunch the next day, too, it could be a little dry.
That's true. And then 10-piece nuggets. Chicken McNuggets. You get a 10-piece. You get the second one for $1. So this is one way.
So if you've got kids, this is the time.
That's right.
Or high school, or whatever, and you want to share with somebody.
Yep.
You bet. Now's the time to go.
Well, let's talk about the Artesia Clean and Beautiful Yard of the Week. Da 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 da.
Yeah. When I pulled up, it was like, oh wow, oh my.
Okay.
There are yards we don't see when we're driving, because we're obviously trying to get from point A to point B. And, if you act like one of those little old ladies or Sunday drivers where you're just, putzing around, people get impatient when they're behind you.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't get an opportunity to check out your surroundings when you cruise down various streets in town. Yes, there are a lot of them that need help desperately. But in between those are little gems that have that oh wow moment.
So
and
this week
is one of them.
This is one of them. So where are we going today?
We're going to 2408 Center.
Okay.
And it is an oh wow moment.
Okay.
When I talked to him, I said, how long have you lived here, and did y'all do this? Did you design it, or did you have somebody to help you out? And they said, no, we just kind of, it was, as they said, a blank slate.
Okay.
When they moved in.
All right.
So they kind of watched, and it is elevated some, and when it rained or the water hoses got crazed, water would trickle down from an area to the curb.
Okay.
At sort of an angle. So they decided, we want a dry riverbed here.
Okay.
So multiple loads of rocks and time of sourcing rocks, because you want a rock, you just don't go out and find the perfect rock in the middle of nowhere.
You don't
have to work at it.
Oh,
no, you don't.
Okay.
So, and they said when it really rains good, like we've had this summer, it'll trickle down through to the rocks and run out, instead of just wiping out flowers or plants or whatever they have. So they did a wonderful job in directing the flow, shall we say. But colorful plants, and they didn't want to spend all their time mowing, so the yard the green part is small but sculptured. It's not just a square or a circle. It has curve to it. And of course now it's decorated for fall, and it is gorgeous. And they knew they wanted a palm tree when they started this.
Okay.
They have two of them. One's rather tall and the other one is, and they survived the freeze that we had, which hurt so many things around here.
Yeah.
But of course it got wrapped like you're supposed to, because this area is not particularly for palm trees.
Right.
So it looks fabulous.
The pumpkins are neat, and I'm surprised. I'm wondering, how do they guard these pumpkins? Because whenever Lana's put out pumpkins, either here at our house or at Eunice's apartment, they always seem to wind up in the street. So
is that just on Halloween or at any point?
She puts them out for fall, and 2-3 days later, they're out in the street, all busted up. So somebody must really hate pumpkins in our neighborhoods.
That could be.
But they have a bunch of them at this place.
This has been okay.
Yeah.
Now, she said one year she got crazed and put them all in the garage on Halloween because, she ran out of candy or, got short. She didn't want vandalism or whatever.
That's right.
So,
she didn't want any of the tricks.
Yes. Well, when I moved here for Halloween, I put up all my sprinklers, all my water hoses, all my pots, anything. And people say, what are you going to do with that? And nobody's going to. I said, well, where I come from or in places, you just kind of put stuff up because.
Yeah.
And miraculously, I quit doing that, and it's always still been there, fortunately. Now, have I had things walk off? Yes.
Right.
And it just makes you scratch your head.
Yeah.
A tray on top of a tree stump that was a bird bath, and I had that sucker glued really good. And they took it.
So where is the address again?
2408 Center.
And the family?
The Williams family.
The Williams family.
Yes.
All right, we're going to take a break for news. Linda Stevens is going to eat her blueberry muffin.
Not in public. Crumbs,
We'll be back. This is KSVP Artesia. It's 9 o'clock. I think let's listen to some
breaking news this hour.